So you know how in Back to the Future when Michael J. Fox says heavy a lot of times? Yeah, this video is heavy. What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be talking about something that's really important and very accurate to what's going on in the world today. So what we're going to be talking about today specifically is the question that Grace Donahue asked. She asked me, hold on, let me find it. She says, what is the best way to maintain close relationships with people despite differing opinions on things such as politics, lifestyles, and religions? Great question, Grace. Okay, so I have 3 ways that you can still stay close friends with someone who you maybe don't agree with 100%. So first, before we get into it, I just want to say that everyone has different views and you will not find someone who has exactly the same views as you in this world. So just keep that in mind as you live your life. Okay, so let's get into it. The first thing is agree to disagree. If you value the friendship that you're maybe having a little bit of tension in because you don't agree on everything, then just remember that you can always agree to disagree. You do not have to agree on everything. If you are hurting your friendship by discussing certain topics, then just agree to not discuss certain topics. But if you are discussing politics or lifestyle or religion and you're not having any trouble discussing those with them and you're not really having a lot of tension, then why not? Go ahead, discuss those things. Next one. Number 2, listen. Can you hear my dad? Anyway, so in every single friendship, you have to be willing and open to truly listen and understand where they're coming from. But to truly do this and to do it the right way, you have to withhold your beliefs for just a short period of time. I know it's really hard. For some people, I know it's really hard to hold back your beliefs because you just want everybody to understand where you're coming from. You want everybody to believe what you are believing. But not everybody wants to do that. So in every single friendship, you have to be open to listening to their side, but also holding back your side a little bit and not pushing your beliefs on them. And maybe in some cases you are really great at doing that. You're really good at listening and understanding their side and not pushing your beliefs on them. But maybe the other person is not very good at that and they really want to push their beliefs onto you, which also causes conflict. So you may be able to do it without judgment, but they're not so good at it. So in that case, you may have to agree to disagree. And if you're not able to agree to disagree and they really want you to believe what they believe, then you might have to end that friendship. I know it's really hard to do, but if they're always bringing that topic up and they always want you to believe what they believe, maybe that's the only option. Both people have to be able to offer grace, not just one person, because a friendship includes 2 people and they both need to be working together to improve that friendship. So if you're both not offering grace, or if one person's offering grace and the other isn't, or vice versa, it just doesn't work. You both need to be offering grace to each other and love, but if that doesn't work, then maybe the friendship doesn't work out. And even me and some of my closest friends, I have to avoid topics. I have known one of my really good friends ever since I was a baby, and still we have to maybe not discuss certain things, and that's a little difficult, but we both know that if somehow that topic comes up, we just agree to not talk about it, and it's fine. Our friendship is great when we don't talk about that. Next. Number 3, realize that having good friends who challenge your thinking and give you different perspectives is really important. If you surround yourself with people who always believe exactly what you believe, you're never going to understand other people's side of things, and you'll never be able to fully listen without being biased. Everybody has a bias, and you cannot take away that bias because bias comes from your parents' opinions, where you grew up, environment you grew up in, everything from your childhood has become a bias and you just can't take it away. So maybe limiting how much bias you have could be surrounding yourself with friends who have different perspectives on things. You don't want to surround yourself with people who think exactly like you do, because then you'll never expose yourself to differing opinions. But yes, I know what you're thinking. I have told you throughout this whole video that you should either agree to disagree or separate yourself from that person. But in this case, you just have to remember that having good friends who have different perspectives is important. So if there is a way that you can keep those friends without fighting all the time, then I would say do that, because it is important to have friends with differing perspectives who will challenge your thinking. So this is all I have for you, but I was planning on making a part 2 to this. Leave in the comment section below if you want me to make a part 2 to this, because when Grace Donahue asked this question, I was like, wow, this is a really good question, but I don't know if I'll be able to fit it into one video. So just leave down below if you would like that. Like this video. Subscribe, please. Just hit that red button there. Make sure to stay tuned for next week's video. Turn on my post notifications so you know when I post. Thank you for watching this video. I know it was kind of deep, but I feel like it was necessary. So that's why I kind of did lighter last week, because I knew this week would be kind of deep. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay positive, and I love you. Got a blast! Wow, I'm done. Wait.